Well, let's talk about Kingdomino though, which we did play. And you played it with 2 players only as well. And it what 2 to 4?
2 to 4.
2 to 4. It's basically a tile laying game. I think it's sort of Carcassonne-esque, but everybody has their own kingdom, and you're drawing from tiles. Basically like an auction system is how you described it, but you're not bidding with money.
It's simply just place. After you place yours, you get option of, depending on the number of players, tiles. And if you really want a tile, it might not be the first one though, so you won't get first pick on the next one.
Exactly.
So in that sense, you're bidding with your turn order, I guess would be the way to say it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. And once you have a piece, you're slotting it somewhere into your grid, and you need to match the different types of terrain that are on each tile. Each tile has 2 squares that could be the same terrain or 2 different terrains.
Yes.
And you're going to get points based on how big your connected terrains are, as well as
times the number of crowns. Some of the tiles may have little crowns in them.
Right.
So even if you have a huge terrain but have no crowns in it, it's worthless.
So that's basically the game, and you also have it. You are limited to a 5x5 total area. So that also restricts, and if you can't play something because it doesn't match anything, you just can't play it. So that's something else you got to keep in mind. Also, sort of a little patchwork-esque.
No, that's sort of the game I thought of when playing this, because I mean, mostly because I'm like patchwork. I'm really thinking about how to fit things in.
Yeah,
it's like a puzzle.
But I will say, even though both are pretty light, easy gateway games, I feel that Patchwork has a little more depth, a little more going on when I'm playing it than this does. It's super simple. Anybody can play it.
Yeah, I mean, playing the 2, I'd say I really did enjoy this game. I think probably just because a breather of a 15-minute game that still had a lot of fun to it. I think this is actually something, I think it definitely fits a Spiel, because it is something I feel like when you can really like, if you're an advanced gamer, you're still thinking, how can I fit this? How can I draft best or something? But I think I could put this down in front of like anyone in my family and they'd be able to grasp it and still have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I can definitely understand why it's a Spiel des Jahres game. It's exactly the kind of game that they look for. Not a lot of components, real easy to set up, so that's good. It is a fun game. It didn't rock my world, but I think it's a filler game basically. It's what you're gonna want to play in between sessions, or when you just have 10-15 minutes to kill and you don't feel like setting up a huge long game. It is colorful. The artwork is fun and cute. So yeah, that's my take on it. I don't have any like.
I mean, I really enjoyed it. I mean, I guess you can call it filler, but honestly, I would say it's just like, of those 15 minutes compared to some other games, I think it does a really amazing job in those 15 minutes.
Yeah, I don't use filler as a bad term.
Right, no.
Like, Love Letter is a filler game, and I love it.
And I guess I'm about to say, at this point of the Spiel des Jahres, it's this, the Dorado was the one I also looked up, and I think it translates to the Race Till of Dorado, but I think there's an English version, it's like the Trial of Dorado or something.
Okay.
Which will be coming. It looks like it will be coming around either September, between Gen Con and September. So look forward to that. But I would say this game alone makes me a little bit more positive for this year's Spiel des Jahres.
Yeah. I mean, I liked it more than Colt Express.
No, I definitely did. I definitely think I like this more than Colt Express. And I mean, hearing about the other two, well, first of all, I'm curious what the hell the deck builder has. I mean, we both admit that. For a deck builder, I feel like a deck builder to get the Spiel des Jahres must do something, right? And the Maze thing I've read plenty about, and that's the one that confuses me because I've seen so many people talk about it, but just haven't seen. But
I'll be honest. I think at this point, for the most part, the Spiel des Jahres, I think they're really fun games, but they aren't the games that I'm stoked about. It's just not. I've gone past that rabbit hole, and I can recognize that the game is cool. But they're no longer I'm not gonna. For the most part,
you're on the other one now. Where
on the Kennerspiel.
Kennerspiel.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess
I'm still in between.
Like Codenames was like, there are those ones that are there that really do strike that balance. And this one was like, it was good.
I guess to me, I was a bit closer for me, but overall, a lot of fun. I mean, a blessing for 15 minutes if you usually are playing 2-hour games.
It's cheap, so if you're looking for a light game that's got a good, what's the word I'm looking for? Not pedigree
Yeah.
to it because it has was nominated for Spiel des Jahres. Check out Kingdomino. If you enjoyed this video, it was just a snippet of our full-length podcast, which you can find on our YouTube channel every week. So please go ahead, like, and subscribe for more board game-related content coming at you in the future.
And don't forget to check out rollforcrit.com, where we actually sell a lot of the games we talked about, as well as post news and all our other videos. Until then, I'm Will Keeler.
I'm Jonathan Estes, and this is Roll for Crit.